So you've got movie 1. So movie 1 goes Transformers to G.I. Joe to M.A.S.K. Then the main thing that you have here is, oh no, we gotta rescue T-Bob. What are we gonna do? Now, movie number 2 starts off with them trying to get T-Bob. G.I. Joe plus M.A.S.K. trying to rescue T-Bob. But why? Why do we need to rescue T-Bob in the first place? That is explained here. Now what happens is Josh Duhamel and Tyrese, they have to split off. They have to go on a smaller mission. And so they have to go and find a different unit. Now if you remember James Bond does all the action, and then you've got Q unit that has all the special gadgets and such. Josh and Tyrese have to go basically find the Q unit that knows more about why T-Bob is important. Now, a while ago in the 80s, I don't know if you're going to remember this or not, but there was a show, and this show was called Pole Position. Pole Position. Pole Position was basically about a family of crazy smart kids that were hired on. They had these 2 cars that transformed. So they've got transforming cars plus artificial intelligence. So they had artificial intelligence on the cars. So the cars' names were Wheels and Rhodey. So Wheels and Rhodey were the 2 main characters. So Wheels was red and black, the Ford Mustang. I mean, if you take a look at this, you can totally make these all Chevy cars like they have in Transformers or whatever. And Rhodey was the futuristic looking light blue coupe driven by Dan, Rhodey's AI computer. And the AI computers were very smart, typically to keep Dan out of trouble. So you've got these artificially intelligent computers that can be pulled out of these cars. So what you have is T-Bob is actually a hybrid. And I have to download this. All right, so where was I? Okay, so if you remember in Star Wars, I believe it was episode 1, you've got one of the things that a lot of people really liked in Star Wars episode 1. And the main thing that Pole Position is all about is you are going to have a race. So you've got to actually have a race to get a part. And what's going to happen is there's going to be the Decepticons that are having kind of fun. Since they're ruling the planet, they still have a lot of different, they're kind of settled in, and some humans are with them and some humans aren't. But mainly the bad guys are with the Decepticons and the good guys are on their side. So the good guys have to kind of get in and get a part. Then you've got the main divide. Within the Decepticons, Megatron. So you've got Megatron as the main bad guy, and Starscream is his second in command. Starscream was one of the best guys, in my view. No one challenges Megatron except for Starscream, so Starscream really wants to be the big guy in charge. So what Starscream does is he helps Pole Position win the race if they help him. So what happens is they have the whole team that really has to help Starscream in order to get what they want. So it's the good team is siding with the bad team in order to beat the worst team. So what happens is in movie 2, you've got M.A.S.K. and G.I. Joe go to Pole Position, which they usually race to win T-Bob. But they have to side with Starscream to beat Megatron. Now, that's the main battle at the end. They defeat Megatron, and then Starscream double cross. Ha 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 ha. Starscream now double crosses them. But that's at the end. That's at the end. So, and what happens is they get away. That's the end. So now Starscream is the new baddie. And that's in movie number 2.